Ah, okay. I'm pretty sure the stream's on full Coke 600 and iRacing, which is probably easier task, but at the same time harder. But iRacing's not a game that makes you want to throw your computer out the window. I'm gonna be doing like a marathon of sorts in the NASCAR video game Hall of Fame. Okay, I'm gonna do a full Coke 600 in every NASCAR Heat game. Not Heat 2 or Heat Evolution, because I don't have Heat Evolution, and Heat 2, I don't know, it's too empty. You can't look behind you in that game. It's not, I wouldn't consider it a fully functioning NASCAR game. Okay, sorry about the pause. Is anybody watching? No? Grand. And you know, I might make it a step better. I might actually, do an Xfinity race in one of the games. Like, if I don't have time to do one in Heat 4 or Heat 5 tomorrow or something, you know, I'll just do an Xfinity race. Um, but yeah, in just a minute. First, I gotta watch this clip. But no, quick qualify 3 stages, strict yellows, full damage, stability help off, custom setups no, transmission auto, because I don't like shifting with controller. But alright, everything's set up, 400 laps. I really don't want to do this. I have a 98 speed rating here, driving a Stenhouse as you saw. Patriotic scheme. I'm not finishing this, I already know. When I was 12, like in 2020, I used to do 100% races. Like during that summer of 2020, I did 100% races like almost every couple days. And not even just super speedways. I do like Kansas and Charlotte, you know. I remember going crazy though in Heat 4 in 2020 doing a 100% Coke 600. I vividly remember it. I was driving as Jimmy Johnson, and I started like going, losing my mind, you know, spinning out on purpose to bring out cautions. But yeah, I gotta make sure the audio's good too. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta make sure the audio's good. In just a second, of course. First, I gotta watch this clip that Jeff sent in the NASCAR League Discord. Whatever, I'll do that later. Okay, I'm gonna do a little practice. Gonna make sure I think the sound's good 'cause it's the same as when I made that video. I'm gonna be so tired of the back of this car. Okay, yeah, the sound's fine. I'm gonna qualify for this race. I might make a custom setup. Dude, I did a quarter of a lap in practice, and I already don't want to do this. Like, I'm already like, these cars drive weird. But, you know. Gotta be on the grind. I might just do 100%. I think in 2022 I was doing this at the end of the season, but I might just do 100% races every week for whatever race we're doing. I don't need the mirror in qualifying. I'm stupid. Okay. Someone's watching the stream. Yay. You are not gonna... Oh my god. It was not wrong when it said this setup was loose.
Okay, fast lap here.
Yeah, I am not getting a fast lap here. If my car is driving like this, bottoming out all the time, like I've already lost so much speed. 172? Nuh-uh. That's like 550 speeds. Which would be fine if it were NASCAR Heat 4 or something. Oh yeah. Why doesn't it tell me the time either?
Alright, we're going to see
26. Yeah, I kind of want to redo that. Can I redo that? No? Okay then. We're going to do balanced in the middle. Got a little work to do if we want to win this race. But at the same time, I don't want to win this race. Clint Boyer, thank you. Casey Kane, thank you. You guys have boosted me up. A combined 2 spots on the starting grid. I'm going to turn my mirror on. Even though that that kills me by like 10 frames per second. I'm looking so much more forward to the NASCAR Heat 4 and Heat 5 Coke 600s that I'll probably do tomorrow. Wonder if there is ever going to be like an actual NASCAR Gaming Hall of Fame. If so, I'm going in it just for this. Okay, we are off to a great start already. I hate the contact physics in this game. Also, it's on, I was gonna say, it's on strict yellows. How have we not had a caution yet?
Alright now, be smart out there. Going green. Be ready here. Got one peeking outside.
Okay. I was already screwed from the start there. On that last start, because starting on the outside in any NASCAR Heat game for some reason is a death sentence. I don't know why the game's like that, or the games are like that. And also, if you make slight contact with the AIs in any of the first 3 NASCAR Heat games, you get sent to hell. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's like that, again. But it is. There's Corey LaJoy. I might just try and just hang out in the back for a little while. Which I don't really have a choice right now. I can't let anybody get under me. Especially if I'm in the middle. Middle of 3? No, no, no. When the contact physics are as bad as they are, we cannot be risking that. So yeah, I'm gonna be like off the gas a little early entering the corners. I gotta read this chat message. Heat Evolution. Any NASCAR Heat game. NASCAR Heat 3 wrecks look the same as the Heat Evolution wrecks. If you've seen only crazy wrecks in Heat Evolution, it's because people are so... The game's so bad, that's the only thing people want to do. So there's more wrecking in that game. Please don't. No way that didn't kill me in an early NASCAR Heat game. Alright, but yeah, I'm sucking right now. Hard. Running outside the top 20 on speed. Mostly because I started outside the top 20. Because I qualified with the loosest setup of all time. I'm going to try my best not to restart this race at all. Because the only reason I would see being like good for me restarting this would be like... Tell my crew chief, whoever it is, to shut up. That's a fast lap right there. Yeah, because I'm in the draft. I got a fast lap because I'm running 23rd right now.
Stay low, stay low. Careful, still there.
Ooh, that was a good corner. We're going to be in the top 20 here.
You got room, you're clear there.
This is like accurate Stenhouse at Roush.
Keep it up. That was your best lap ever.
My God. Now it really is accurate Stenhouse.
You got room.
That wasn't... Dude! If Ty Dillon didn't jam on the brakes, why does the apron kill me? And I'm screwed. Dude, 28th place. That's where I restarted. I'm actually kind of mad about that. All that work. Being as careful as I was, slicing through the field, just for Ty Dillon to not use the gas pedal. That is amazing. And there's still 90 to go in this stage. Yeah, I'm not finishing this. That's anytime. He doesn't do it as much now because he's older. And he also, like, he's accepted at this point that he's driving a car that's not going to be competing for wins every week. Like, you gotta understand, you're driving the 17 car, you know, you're like, okay, this car's won a championship before, this car wins races on pure speed, it's supposed to at least. So let's get up to the front. But yeah, okay. I worked my way all the way up, scrounged my way up to 20th, just for the apron. That's not even accurate either. Because when you clip the paint at the bottom of the corners in real life, it's like the paint has grip. Even the AIs can do it. David Reagan just did it. That's accurate. That's how the paint works. Corey Heim was doing that like an hour ago. Sticking his left side tires on the paint. You know why? Grip.
Still there.
Speaking of grip, that was a really good corner. I'm on 105 difficulty, by the way.
Careful, still there. Car there.
Oh my God, dude. See, the contact is insane. And I can't even kick David Reagan's ass for that, because I'm going to be the one crashing. I'm going to look like Corey LaJoy at Michigan last year.
Careful, still there. Car on the outside now.
Okay.
All right, clear low.
I have finally... I swear to God, if Clint Boyer gets to my inside. Yep. This game's great. I'm having some... I don't even care anymore about the consequences of my actions.
Careful, still there.
Are you insane? What do you mean? 105 is like the difficulty I normally use. In Heat 4 and Heat 5, 105, I'd be running like 5th right now. But in this game, like, you actually need a custom setup. Also, no, because I was running in 20th place on pure speed, and then Ty Dillon happened. NASCAR Heat 3 in general happened. Even if it was my fault I hit Ty Dillon, there's no need for my car to spin out, like, snap around that quickly, touching the grippy paint on the inside of the track. I'm gonna keep being mad about that until I get my spots back. Get out of here, Clint Boyer. Why is he making spinning noises while he's going straight?
Still there. All right, clear outside.
Okay. 26th. I might just hit the wall and bring out a caution. Even though I can't do that because NASCAR Heat 3 ping pong. You are not going to be here by the end of this stream. I already know it. Because, like, and I might not be either. Because I'm looking at this like, okay, 17 out of 100. And that's one stage, though. Out of 4 stages. 400 laps, and I've completed 18 of them. Not even completed 18 of them. I've completed 17 of them. Yes, and that's going to be a caution, I think. Okay. I deserve a caution, though, you know. Ty Dillon killed me earlier. Rename him to... Oh, my God. Should rename him to Ty Killin'. Alright, and I got a little bit of damage on my car, as you can probably see on the left rear.
Coming to the green.
Because I killed the wall on, like, lap 2.
Green flag, green flag. Outside.
Green flag. Let's please just, like, not ping-pong any.
Still there.
Ty Dillon, you are not allowed to enter corners ahead of me during green flag racing ever again.
Still there.
Oh my god. Yeah, but I just gotta make sure nobody gets to my inside at all in this entire race. In Heat 4 and Heat 5 it won't be that bad. But in this game, if somebody clips your left rear the tiniest
Car
bit,
on
you're
the
going to
outside now.
space. Oh my god.
Got one up top. Inside.
Yep. Dude, and I can't do anything. I'm stuck middle of 3, because if I go to the top, I'm gonna lose so much. Oh my god. Dude, Byron.
Say hi. Still there?
Your time's coming, Byron. You got a little more than 2 years to go before you win. So let's not start getting...
Car there on the inside.
Let's start getting egotistical. At Charlotte. You're never gonna win at Charlotte, I'll tell you something.
Still there.
Allmendinger, you are. So, you know, give me some space. Again. Oh my god. And I can't get to the bottom because David Reagan's coming.
One inside.
Just pass me, David Reagan. How is the 23... this game's terrible. All the early Heat games are terrible, though. Because you can't... If somebody gets to your inside, you're done. Even Heat 4 and 5. Like, the outside lane, for some reason, at most tracks, just doesn't go.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
Touchy on the brakes. Yeah, I've been, like, using... I have to protect the inside. Not right now. I can go all out if I want to. Back here is because I put on the worst setup of all time for qualifying. Because I forgot, again, it's an early Heat game. When the car is loose, it's actually loose. I genuinely think I'm going to enjoy the NASCAR 21 race more than this. Especially because I'm putting medium steering assist on for that. Because if you think I'm having a repeat, you don't know what I'm talking about, probably.
Careful, still
In
there.
2023, me and Alex both tried to do a full NASCAR 21 Gen 7 race with no steering assist at Charlotte. It was the worst thing ever. He finished his, but he was 30 laps down, and he brought out about 106 cautions to get to the end.
Car high, careful. All clear.
Meanwhile, 2 hours in, I have a video of that too. It's called like the worst race in NASCAR 22 or something. But yeah, I kept having to restart. Because whenever a caution comes out, like if you cause the caution in that game, it's so weird. You'll go like laps down if you cause the caution. Also, I can barely look at the chat right now because these cars, it's not just the brakes that are touchy, the entire car's touchy.
Careful, still there.
Okay, we're closing in on a top 20. I just have to get Austin Dillon.
Careful, still there.
The car feels more on edge than the NR 2003 with a bad
Got one
wheel.
up top.
Once again, I don't know if anybody's gonna know what I'm talking about, because my wheel, the wheel I used to have sucked. And like there was like a bungee system or whatever for the tension, and that broke, like the bungee in the wheel broke. So there was no tension on the wheel.
Stay high up here. Still there?
Dude, oh my god. And look, I made a tiny bit of contact and I just flew to the outside, almost crashed. I am definitely going to have to use some deceitful pit strategy to get anywhere inside the top 20. Because it seems like every time I get close, I didn't mean to go to the outside on the backstretch last time. Austin Dillon was holding it low. He obviously has more grip than I do. All the AIs do. I've seen the AIs touch each other without going to outer space. The point is, this sucks. Like, I don't think I've ever run so bad in my life.
Careful, still there.
In any game. Gran Turismo. I have a Gran Turismo game. I think I lost the disc,
Still
though.
there?
I haven't played it since 2021. Dude, yeah, I need like a setup or something. The worst thing is I can't go out and like get a setup now. I'm too far in. It might be kind of a stretch to say
Careful, still there.
30 laps out of 400 is too far in. But you gotta understand, the way this game is, you better believe 33 laps. I'm not doing an extra 33 laps. It's already like 11 p.m. It's 11:08 p.m. I'm not finishing this until 1:30 at the earliest. You know, I kind of wish I'd done this at a different part of the day. I had nothing to do today. And it was on my mind all day that there's nothing, like, I'm the most bored man on the planet. Sitting here eating goldfish. Watching YouTube, oh my god. Thank you, Bubba. I am almost in the top 20. Actually, if I can get to the bottom of 3 wide here, which is an awful move for lap 35. '21st. Get up in front of this jackwagon.
Inside. Bottom's clear.
I am so lucky. No, I'm not. Get me to the bottom.
Inside.
Because why would I ever want to have anything? Man, I'm Byron! And we're screwed.
Yellow's out, back her down.
Actually, who else is pitting? Because I can be in... No. 25%. Oh, I know a 25% race is better for YouTube. I'm doing this so I can go... Because I'm doing this in Heat 3, Heat 4, Heat 5, and NASCAR 21. I'm doing this so I can go to the NASCAR Gaming Hall of Fame. Man, there's just certain times where I just want to do, like, somewhat special things. I'm bringing the wedge up a little bit, even though the car feels a little tight. I want to see what that does. Yep, 40th. I think I'm going to have to crash some people. Because I am not ping-ponging my way.
Be ready. Green.
Racing with Harrison Rhodes right now.
Careful, still there. Stay on the bottom. Careful, still there.
Okay. I don't know if anybody else took tires,
Careful, still
so
there.
this could be a blessing in disguise. Because I think, oh my god, I think I'm a lot better at keeping a slow car at the front than, you know, getting to the front at all on just pace. You know, obviously.
Careful, still there.
But no, I'm hoping nobody else took tires. So I can go rush my way up. Get out of my way, Reed Sorensen! Holy fish paste. Racing with Danica Patrick right now. You didn't even run this race. You're supposed to be in the Indy 500 right now. Look out. And that's a caution. Actually, no, did he save it? No, definitely not.
Yellow's out, back her down.
The Hall of Pain. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of things. I've tortured myself so many times for these streams. Dude, oh my god, I hate that. Why does the game do that? It always makes it to where one person has like an engine failure.
Ready? Green's out, man. Let's go. Still there?
I'm a Logano supporter. Okay, I'm That shouldn't be surprising, considering I like drivers who drive like jackwagons.
You're all clear up top there.
Because I like Austin Hill, too. It's because they make things interesting.
Careful. Still there.
Like, I don't want to be a fan of a driver who just does nothing.
You got room.
You
You're
know,
clear.
if they're behind somebody on a short track with 3 laps to go, they're just going to calmly, you know, continue to run at the same pace as they would if it was like lap 60. Like, not the same pace, but like, I want a driver who, like, if it comes down to it, if they really have to win, they'll do something like what I'm about to do to David Reagan if he cuts me off like that again.
Clear all around.
I was going to use Byron as an example. I was a Byron fan in 2019. I was like an original Byron fan. And then after 2020, I was like, I don't want to say I started getting bored of him, but I was like, I need a change of scenery. Yes, I don't know. And I've always liked Stenhouse. Ever since 2018, when he wrecked the whole field at Daytona, like 10-year-old me, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like, alright, I like this guy. And also he has a cool name. Get out of here, Ross Chastain. You're driving that 15 car. You think you can out-duel me? You probably can, the way the AIs are in this game. But we're going to pretend you can't. And yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody took tires. Because I should not be in 24th right now.
Wow, that was your
We are almost halfway through stage 1. Chase Elliott is driving the Sun Energy 1 car. I wonder if it's... Is that Chase Elliott? No, he didn't drive that car in this race. I'm thinking of the All-Star race.
Still there.
I wasn't even looking at Chase Elliott. I was looking at the car that was under Chase Elliott. I was looking at Bubba. Speaking of Bubba, him and Byron trying to kill me earlier. I'm not even gonna try and bump him out of the way, because I already know my bumper's gonna get hooked to the back of his or something silly. Let's go, Bubba. Go to the front. And he's gonna be a pushover for Bill Byron. Unbelievable. Oh my god, I might get in the top 20. Dude, the top 20 has, like, eluded me all day. This entire stage, I've been trying to get in the top 20. Not one time, I don't think, cleanly, have I made a pass into the top 20. Until now. Look at Kyle Larson over here. Kyle, you're not going to believe this. Byron! He heard what I said about Logano. That's not even Larson, that's Busher.
Still there. Keep it up now.
Okay, I gotta pause so I can read the chat. Point shake-up, scoring error. What are you talking about? Byron fan since 2022. That was like the perfect time to become a Byron fan. Me and Alex... Byron? You know, it doesn't matter. I'm in the top 20 now. You go do whatever you want, William. But no, me and Alex didn't like Byron in 2023 and 2024. Because, like, the amount of wins he lucked into in that time span was unbelievable. I was like, alright, man. It's like we're playing a Heat 5 lobby in here every time he wins. But now, I don't know if Alex still doesn't like him. I'm like neutral on him again. The same way as I was in probably 2021 or 2022. Like, I don't really care. Let's go. Oh, no. No, no. How did I not die? You will not believe. That probably didn't look like much. The amount of vibration that my controller... Oh my god, dude. I thought I was dead. I was about to cry on stream.
Clear all around.
For me, I'm the opposite with Reddick. I didn't like Reddick when he was in the 8, and now I'm like, once again, neutral. I like him sometimes, other times I'll be like, eh. But the reason, I have a stupid-ass reason why I didn't like Tyler Reddick in the 8. It was cause, like, I liked him for the, up until 2022. But the reason I didn't like Reddick in the 8 was because, he was my ex's favorite driver. Like I said, stupid-ass reason.
Wow, that was your best lap ever.
It was for a short period of time I didn't like him. But now, you know, me and Reddick are golfing buddies, you know,
Stay high up there.
in the
Still
NASCAR Heat 4 career mode. Kyle, can you please get around this scallywag? I know he's Ryan Newman and he's the hardest guy to pass. But we're running 18th and 19th right now. I'm like perfectly content with being 19th too. That's how bad things have gotten. With how painful this race has already been. Like, I'm sweating right now. I'm sweating up a storm, actually. I don't think Kyle Busch is washed. I think it's the cars. Oh my god. Yeah, Kyle Busch, well, I think if you put Kyle Busch in a Joe Gibbs car again, I think Kyle Busch is like not as good as he was in like 2018 and 2019. I think he like the downfall of Kyle Busch, like the downward spiral started in 2020 when he won a single race. It was the same in I think he won 2 in 2021. I don't know though. Maybe. Whatever. In 2023, oh my god, 2023. In 2022, he won at Bristol Dirt. 2023, that was when I thought Kyle Busch was like back to being peak Kyle Busch in 2023. And then in the playoffs, everything fell apart. But I was like, okay, you know, he got in a little slump there. But, you know, they can build off the momentum from that season. You better believe they didn't build off the momentum. They missed the playoffs the next year. Probably going to do it again this year. He could have won that Coda race this year. But no. Christopher Bell, 3 in a row. Says, what the Christopher Bell are you talking about, son? You're not winning this race. No, no. Not on my watch. I should not make it 3 wide in NASCAR Heat 3. I think I just killed Kyle Busch. No, okay, he's still alive, kinda. Holy smokes, I just realized. 16th place. We're going to the front! We got Stenhouse, Bowman, and Logano, and Allmendinger. All the drivers I like, pretty much.
Careful, still there.
Because Briscoe's not in here.
Careful.
So yeah, all the drivers I like. Fighting for Logano, please. Okay, cut me some slack. Logano, as much as you race like a jackwagon, you are the first AI to cut me any slack today. So I appreciate it.
Clear all around there.
I miss all these drivers. Like up here, McMurray and Clint Boyer. Even Paul Menard sometimes. I'm like, man. I don't know if I'd still be considered a new NASCAR fan. Well, definitely not, considering people started watching like a year ago. But the first Coke 600 I ever watched was 2019. I started watching in 2018, but that was after the Coke 600. It was in July. Oh my god. Joey, 2 times now, or 3 times I think now. Actually cutting me a break. Let me see what this says. contract extension. Yeah, I think if Kyle Busch, like I don't know, because I don't know if he has any, like reliable sponsors, like Kyle Busch specific sponsors, because all the sponsors that he has on the 8 are like sponsors that Reddick had. Not all of them, obviously, but I feel like they're more than likely just team sponsors. Which, it's crazy to me that someone like Kyle Busch can like not have a Kyle Busch sponsor. It's like, what the heck? I'm one of the few people, I think, now who still has faith in Ty Gibbs. I think he's having a pretty bad season so far, but it's also a lot of that he's been crashing. I saw him at Texas in the top 10. I don't know where he finished. McMurray, please! And Logano, you can have that now.
Got one peeking inside.
And there we go, going from battling for 13th to battling for 16th. All because McMurray can't keep his eyes in front of him. Gotta be looking in the mirror all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna be so tired. I remember when I tried to do the 100% race in NASCAR 21, I had Charlotte Motor Speedway burned into my retinas. Like, when I closed my eyes, I saw Charlotte and nothing else.
You just posted your best lap ever. That's awesome.
That's crazy, because I don't race here ever. I don't even play this game. I've played this game 2 times in the past year. Both of which, including this time, have been to make videos. Last time I genuinely played Heat 3... I'm sorry, Kyle Busch. Okay, he saved it.
Got room. You're clear there.
That's like the only way I can pass people right now. Because if the AIs are going to be blocking the way they are with infinite grip, coming from the middle lane, they can just like easily slice down mid-corner in the most impossible fashion I've ever seen in my life. I think there's a lot of drivers right now who have a fair amount of speed, but they just don't have the racecraft to put it all together. Carson Hocevar is the best example. Because he'll be getting poles all the time, qualifying inside the top 5, and then he finishes 25th. Because he either does what he did at Texas, just smacking the crap out of Priest. Pitting? What are we pitting for? The game better be lying. No, why are you pitting? Who's that? Larson? What are you doing, Larson? I appreciate the free... Wait a second. I never passed for... It's because I pitted for fuel, I think. Yeah, because I just realized I was in 15th, I think. Or no, 16th. I passed Kyle Busch for 16th. And haven't made a single green flag pass. Like, on-track pass. Whoa! I'm gonna win the stage! I cheated! Yes! 26 to go, and I got 31 more laps on fuel. That is what I want to see, especially if a caution comes out. This race went from the worst race ever to the best race ever. So fast. And I actually kind of have confidence that I can finish.
Waving you off in front. He's pitting this time.
Is Bowman blowing up? He is. Alright, we're in second. This is gonna backfire heavily when I end up... I think the best bet right here would be to pit with... Is this Blaney or Menard? It's Menard. Because Blaney drove a Dex car in this race, I think. Or PPG. Yeah, but I think my best bet here is to pit with Paul Menard and just have a short pit stop. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Back it down, back it down.
I just did the most Denny Hamlin pit entry ever. Wait a second! You know what I can do? I can press... I love this glitch in these games. I can press do not pit, and it's gonna let me pit. Because I don't have any damage. I don't know if it's something everyone knows about, and I just make a big deal out of it for nothing. But I love the fact, if you bring out a caution coming to pit road in any of the NASCAR Heat games... Like, I got this damage from coming up on the track, I think. But I don't think that's gonna affect me too poorly. Yes, it is. This thing does not turn. It's a tractor. Okay, it didn't let me pit. So it's only a thing in, I guess it's only a thing in Heats 4 and 5. That kind of sucks to find out that way. Out of my way, David Reagan.
Alright, you're clear there.
I think that's Daniel Suarez behind me. I am gonna lead a lap with this hunk of garbage. You can call me Eric Jones, because my car is ready for the dumpster. There's not that much damage. I want to win this stage, though. Because if I don't know, I should have pitted. Because I'm going to restart 40th regardless. Wait a minute, I'm pulling away. That's because David Reagan's behind me. Alright, just got to hold off David Reagan and whoever else was behind him for 19 more laps. Should be pretty easy, except no, because that... putting my life on the line. But no, I have a... lookout. Throwing haymaker blocks right now. But like I was saying earlier, I have a little confidence now in me being able to finish this. Because... I know I gotta do this 100 laps 3 more times. But that's what gives me confidence. This 100 laps has felt like it's like gone by in a breeze. It's been less than an hour since I started. Oh no. I'm losing the lead here. Even though I'm not! This feels like that 20... Yeah, okay. But Sheldon Creed had really old tires, and he was holding up the entire field. Like, smacking the crap out of Allgaier to keep the lead and everything.
Got a car coming inside now.
Chastain almost helped me out a little there.
Yellow's out, back her down.
But alright, I'm gonna restart in last. Wait, no I'm not! I'm gonna restart in 28th. Or 29th. I think I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I said the same thing last year. I think Ty Gibbs is gonna win the Coke 600. I know that sounds silly. But when Ty Gibbs qualifies 3rd tomorrow, and everyone's like, oh my god, they got speed. Okay, 28th. Because Larson got the free pass.
Alright, man. You're coming to the green. Almost ready now. Green's out now. Let's go.
But I also pick Ty Gibbs to win Bristol every year.
Car high, careful.
Alright, I lost a good bit of spots, but I don't think the loss was too bad, considering what it could have been. And also considering that dastardly pit entry.
Careful, still there.
Was the dumbest thing ever.
Car on the outside now.
Ryan Newman, you are my savior. I'm gonna pull a Denny Hamlin to make it 4 wide.
Careful, still there.
I'm really glad that didn't work.
Car on the outside now.
Alright, but my car got stuck to the back of Newman's car while I was on the apron in turn
Careful,
3.
still there.
That's the only reason I didn't die there.
Still there.
Harrison Rutt.
All right,
What are
you're
you
clear
doing in 23rd place? I'm starting to think I'm not the only polar bear in Arlington, Texas up here right now. Oh my God, Harrison Rhodes. Get out of my way. Harvick and Hamlin. Boy, you two aren't gonna believe. Hamlin, I know you didn't win anything in 2018. You and Kevin back there, you're not gonna believe the next 2 seasons you guys are about to have.
Clear high, bud. I need 10 solid laps. Concentrate.
You guys better buy some new trophy cases while you still can. Speaking of trophy cases, that was the worst send ever. I didn't even try to send. I just didn't lift enough. Here's Blaney. I was right. PPG car.
Stay low.
I miss this paint scheme.
Clear high, clear high.
And what makes me miss this paint scheme more is Penske still does things with PPG. Like, they post things on Instagram. Hell, last year they made a post talking about how good the PPG car used to look on the PPG account. And it's like, okay, man, then run it again. I feel like it looked pretty good with the Gen 7, too. Speaking of Gen 7, get out of my way. Chase Elliott has so much damage. He was in that wreck, Blaney. That's the one time I've done that, and it actually wasn't my fault. Just trying to kill me. Look how far ahead the leader is. Who's the leader? I know he's 3 seconds ahead of me now. And I'm not gonna find out who it is. I don't think. Maybe I can, like, get close enough. Not close enough. I'm gonna just guess Keselowski. Because it looks like a white car. Ouch. Oh no, I don't think it's, like, white enough to be Keselowski's car. Alright, yeah. A lot more net gain from that stupid-ass strategy than loss. Because running 13th right now when I was battling for a spot, that was 10 spots lower for most of Stage 1. I mean, that's the way heat races normally go for me anyway. I'll start in the back, do nothing for the first quarter of the race, and then the rest of the race I'm like flying through the field. You know, top 10 Hamlin. I'm a top 10 Hamlin. You're a top 10 Hamlin. Everyone's a top 10 Hamlin. No way, Timmy Hill.
Stay high. Careful, still there.
Dude, I hate that. Get the ping pong physics away from me. Timmy Hill, you will be the greatest driver in NASCAR history if you let me in here.
5 to go, driver. Car there on the inside.
Just lift a little bit, Timmy. Dang it.
Car there on the inside.
Cars are ping pong balls, man. And there we go, back to 18th. Almirola's 31st. What is he doing in the pack? Did I really mess things up that bad when I crashed on pit road? Let me read the chat. 2018, yeah, Casey Kane's last year. Kyle Busch at Nashville. Trying to think. He was doing good at Nashville earlier this year. This year, oh my god, dude, I suck. Last year. Then he got turned on a restart because Larson ran out of gas. Oh boy. My name's Kyle Larson. I don't have any gas. Yeah, I hope Alex Alex knows what's going on. But I hope none of my acquaintances have been planning on Okay, but we're gonna wanna schedule, you know, talk about anything with me over these next couple days. Because I'm gonna be doing this, then watching the real races, then doing the Heat 4 and Heat 5 version, then doing the dreaded NASCAR 21 version, which I don't even think is gonna be that bad. Because as long as I turn the steering assist on, like, if I was racing with the wheel, I'd have the assist off, but racing on a controller, like, no, I'm keeping the assist. Is Elliott actually behind me? Yes, he is. How are Truex and Almirola with the cleanest cars, not a scratch on them, running 30th and 31st, laps down. And yet Chase Elliott right behind me with that hunk of trash is genuinely right behind me.
2 more. 2 to go.
2 to go in the stage.
Car
Dude,
there.
I'm not getting passed by that thing. Oh my god. Kicking your ass. And there we go. We're gonna finish 20th. If the caution will come out, I have strict yellows on. How's the caution not out? It doesn't.
No
Dude.
that stage, but plenty of racing.
What? What do you mean? You know what? I'm pulling the pony strategy. I'm not pitting here. Not at all. I'm staying on the track because I just got screwed there because the caution wouldn't come out. Plenty of racing left. Shut up. You sound like my spotter.
We're going green. Be ready here.
Look at the damage I've accumulated. I just realized I was in a crash. It took like, oh my god. And the AIs are on fresh tires. My tires are still in the 90s, but it's a heat game, so it's going to make a difference.
Careful, still there.
Alright, time to start another crash. Actually, no, if I can go through 3 and 4, like, good. Alright, it's nice to have kinda clean air on the nose. Not really, because I'm not in first. Is Bubba the only one who took tires or something? Why? I know I've got his draft, but... why am I pulling away from these guys? This stage is only 98 laps? This is gonna be a breeze. It's not. It's probably gonna be like a 3-hour stream. How long have I been streaming? Like almost an hour now? 52 minutes, yeah. Yeah, Stenhouse has been doing better this year. I think it's crazy that... I don't remember where he finished in points in 2020. I think I read it was like 26th or something. But it's crazy how I had more hope in 2022 than 2020. Even though I'm pretty sure he finished 34th in points in 2022. I don't know if that was like weird standings I was looking at, but... like, no. So 14th in points right now. I'm like... the nerves I have every race. Because I can't... when he's running in like 25th, I'm like, alright, you know, whatever. When he's running in like 12th, like at Texas when he was running inside the top 10, I was like, oh my god, no, please end this race now. Like, I was pissed off when they kept wrecking. Because I was like, dude, he's running good right now. Something's bound to happen. There's gotta be a crash or something. You know, it's like right in front of him. He's gonna cause a crash. Kansas 2022 is a race I remember vividly. Running in second, on speed. Blew a tire. It was the same thing as Keselowski this year. That was like the... one of the only times I can say I've been watching a race and I genuinely had no motivation at all to watch the rest of the race. Like, I did watch it, but I was like depressed the rest of that day. I saw something about Miami. I'm assuming it's about the championship. I've only seen one Homestead championship in my life, so... you know, I think Larson's gonna win it, obviously. Which is the one thing. People complain about the Penske cars winning at Phoenix every year. At least there's more than one car that's in contention. Like, Blaney almost got to Logano last year. Blaney did win in 2023. He didn't win the race. And then Blaney almost won the race against Logano in 2022. 2022 and 2024 championships were the exact same finish, by the way. You know, it was more intense in 2024 because Blaney was actually in the hunt. But yeah, it feels weird to say I've only watched one Homestead Championship. Like, I've rewatched a few of them, but like live, I've only seen the 2019. Like, that was when I started watching, but I only... The first race I like fully watched live was the 2018 Watkins Glen race, where Chase Elliott won. Like, I'm not complaining about AIs. I'm just battling with Bubba right now for the lead. I'm having a good time right now. And I think my fuel is pretty decent, actually. Because I pitted not too long ago. Like, not too long. I think it was like a few laps before I crashed. So I think I'm actually good. Because AI's pitted before that.
Hold your line, stay high.
No, they pitted after that. I'm stupid. Let's go. This is the first time I'm actually genuinely taking the lead. Like, on a pass.
You got room, you're clear.
Do have a little damage. '18 Charlotte Roval. I remember that race too. That was... I wish I'd started watching in 2017 or something. Because up until like a year after that, I was like... Or no, 2 years after that, because 2019 was a pretty crazy season too. Up until like 2020, I didn't realize how crazy that was. Then I was watching it back one day and I was like, oh my god, literally everything in the world is happening at once. Like, you got cars spinning out in the last lap and nobody cares. Because it's like points battles, you got like super damaged cars. I missed that version of the Roval. Like when it was still a crazy race and not just another road course. Comes Denny Hamlin. What else is there to talk about? Even though Corey Heim dominated the entire race today, the Truck Series still, this year, has been my favorite series. Because there hasn't been any unnecessary drama. They're the only series that wasn't... The Truck Series is the only series that wasn't involved in all that, like, last lap caution drama. Because they had one caution on the last lap. That was the right call. They threw the caution when a bunch of people crashed. That was almost terrible. Hey, like I said, Hamilton and Harvick, you're not going to believe the season. What happened, too? Are my tires just dead now? I was ahead by like a second and a half, and then all of a sudden I'm behind by half a second. My car feels really, really tight. Bubba, you're staying behind me. Okay, I was behind you for like 100 laps. You know, 12 laps. Oh, now you're gonna get a taste of my draft. Yeah, I think my tires are dead. I think it's Hamlin you should be telling not to worry. He's the one who doesn't win in all of 2018. Seems like he took that season pretty personally, considering the next two. Like, in 2020, it was like you couldn't even have a favorite driver. You had to pick either Hamlin or Harvick. I was on the Hamlin side. So, like, 2020 Talladega Fall, I wasn't mad after that finish. I was like, woohoo, championship points. I wanted Buescher to win that race. Really badly. Because, oh yeah, I got to rant about that race a little bit. Not really rant. But the end of that race, to everybody who says DiBenedetto should have won that race, man, what are you talking about? Do people, like, just shut out the fact that DiBenedetto got a penalty for forcing Byron below the line? So even if Hamlin got penalized, Eric Jones would have won the race, which would have been, for me, a pretty neutral outcome. Like, I don't know, I wanted Buescher to win that race because of the car he was driving. Obviously, was rooting for DiBenedetto too, but, like, after he got the penalty, I was like, you know, like, obviously, if they take the win away from Hamlin, DiBenedetto still wouldn't have won the race. But yeah, I wanted Buescher to win because of that car, because Stenhouse could have won the race in 2019. I talk about that 2019 race like it's a lost war or something. Because he led, like, the majority of the last stint of that race. But no, they had to come down pit road and check out the damage. There's probably barely any damage. Davey Allison, rest in peace. One hot night, Charlotte. I've been driving like Kyle Petty at the finish of that race, this entire race. Spinning people out. I wonder what his motive was behind that. Alright, let's wreck Dale Earnhardt. But no, not only that, let's wreck the guy who passes me at the end, after the race is finished. Like, I feel like... like, how pissed off was he that he lost that $1 million? I don't know if I just don't have the full inside scoop. I'm boiling up right now too, but that's because I'm doing this long-ass Heat 3 race. And I love that we're all having fun right now. Again, not going to be having fun tomorrow. Because we're going to have to watch the real race, Xfinity. We're going to... well, Xfinity shouldn't be too bad unless it's like 2022. I might do the Heat 4 and Heat 5 race in the same night. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be so tired. I might not do the NASCAR 21 race. I might just do Heat 3 and Heat 4 and just call it a weekend. And somehow I'm less tired than I was when I started the stream. That was part of why I was saying this is going to be terrible. Because I was like about to fall asleep. Now I'm wide awake somehow. Got 25 laps on fuel. Might have to pull some crazy strategy here. You know, as in pit before everybody else. I'm gonna have to not go a lap down if I do that. Or better yet, pit early, wreck the leaders right in the fuel window, so everybody pits, and I won't be a lap down because I wrecked the leaders, and then take the lead like that, you know, because one lap older tires aren't going to make a difference. That's what I'm going to do. You know, maybe. I'm on slightly older tires than the AIs right now, but it's like you can probably tell the AI, some of them have been coming up on me like I'm standing still. Me and Bubba have been pretty evenly matched this entire restart. Now Menard is by me. I'll be satisfied with a top 15 finish in this race though. The Heat 4 race, I might not be satisfied unless I win, because it's really easy to win in Heat 4. I've always said Heat 4 is the easiest NASCAR game. And Heat 5, I want a top 5. But no, in Heat 3, I'm perfectly fine taking home an 11th place finish. You better believe. 5th place is far exceeding my expectations. Fox was bad in 2025. I don't really care about, like, all the broadcasting slander. I hear people complaining about it. I'm like, you know, we can see the race at least. That's all I ask for. The people who complain about the lack of seriousness in the booth. Like, I kinda get that, but at the same time, I'm like, you wanna have fun. I don't know if it's just me. I don't want it to be like Formula 1, where they're taking it so seriously. Like, cause I see NASCAR as a fun sport. So I like Fox, like, and all the broadcasts really, making it fun. Making the broadcast fun. It's a fun sport, fun broadcast. I like Clint Boyer. You know. That's my whole point. Oh my god, I was reading the chat. That's good though, that should be a caution. Dude, no way the field's so spread out. I lost nothing from that. I'm still in 5th place. The cars I was battling are a straightaway ahead of me now. And I'm not a straightaway, a half lap ahead of me now. And I'm still somewhat comfortably in 5th place. That is insane. Speaking of time travelers, I predicted Harrison Burton winning the Daytona Summer Race last year. I predicted it a year in advance. Like, I picked him after the 2023 race, and I stuck with, I was like, I'm sticking with this pick. I don't care about anything else, any of my other picks. Harrison Burton's my pick for that Daytona race, and it's going to remain that way until the day the race happens.
Car on the outside now.
Like, I don't know, there was this vision I had on the bus the day after, or 2 days, because it was Saturday night. A few, like, the first school day after that race happened. I was picturing when Harrison Burton was throwing those stupid-ass blocks on Daniel Suarez at the end of one of the stages. And I was like, yeah, he's winning this. And he won the race. And that's... No way! This... That was the worst crash ever. I feel like predicting Larson winning Miami. Larson's gonna win Miami, like... It's like that thing when people say, death, taxes, and Larson winning Miami. It's like... Yeah, Larson's gonna win Miami every year. He's gonna win the champion... Larson's gonna win 7 championships. Because it's going back to Homestead. Yeah, because every year it's at Homestead, he's gonna... Okay, I got a pit here. This race has been so up and down. Almost won stage 1. Ended up finishing like 29th in stage 1. Was battling for the lead with Bubba. Got the lead. Lost the lead. Still running 5th. Spun myself out. Still running 5th after that. And then...
Careful, still there.
I crashed myself. I hit the wall so hard that my car came to a complete stop. The good news, Logano's behind me, and so is Jimmy Johnson, and so is Brad Keselowski. 3 drivers who have championships. So I got some pretty, and Kyle Busch too, I got some pretty comfortable champions, you know, behind me.
Car outside, hold your line.
So I'm not sweating it too much. And I have fresh tires.
You're clear all around.
Am I in 24th already? I forgot so much of the field is a lap down. All because I spun out entering pit road.
Still there.
I basically
Got
did
one up
exactly
top.
what Larson did at Homestead in
You got
2023.
room. You're clear. All right.
Trying to
You're clear
make a
there.
huge gain on pit road. And I end up crashing myself. The thing is, I actually made it work.
Got a carload now.
No way Daniel Suarez just
Got a
saved that.
carload now.
And people say he shouldn't be in the 99.
Hold your
My
line. Got one
ass.
inside.
I don't even know if Kozlowski's passing me for position. Jimmy's not. Why am I top of 3? No, he's not. Kozlowski's 32nd or 33rd right now. Let's go, Brad. Help the Fords out. Dude, the cars are so wiggly in this game.
Car there on the inside.
Newman. That's for position. I Newman that already, though. Okay, clear
Stay
me.
high up here.
I'm
Careful,
not
still
running the
there.
outside. I know you don't want me to do this, but I'm going to. Ryan Newman saved me 2 times now in that same spot from getting my tires on the apron, dude. I keep looking over at the worst times. Sorry, LaJoy. This is the first time I've seen Trevor Bayne this entire race. Top of the morning to you, teammate. It's about to be morning in 1 minute.
Stay on the bottom. Still there. All clear. Got one up top.
I'm in 18th now, somehow. Are people pitting? Because why am I 18th?
Stay on the bottom here. Still there.
I know I've made...
You got room.
I
You're
think
clear
I'm just smoking crack. Because I did pass a few cars down the backstretch. Or in turn 3. And I completely forgot that. Okay, Chase Elliott. First AI I've ever seen in an early heat game pit for damage. They usually just stay out there because they can maintain pace with damage. I've seen AIs pit in this game with that much damage. Come off pit road. They still have the damage. They just pitted for
Stay on the
tires.
bottom. Still there.
Makes sense because I don't need... I've been battling for the lead with AIs that have an insane amount of damage. Like, they blow Eric Jones out of the water. If you think he had a lot of damage.
Careful. Still there. You're all clear up top there.
See, my car starts wiggling. My controller's vibrating so much right now. Because I'm on Casey Kane's bumper.
Stay low. Stay low.
Also because of
Careful,
draft.
still
AJ Allmendinger doing W Mango things again.
there on the
Kozlowski battling me for... You're a lap down, Brad! What are you doing?
there. Watch your speed, please.
And that's not a caution somehow, even though there's 20 cars
Yellow's
crashing.
out, back her down.
Please don't... Okay. 21st place, I'll take that. I think I can make some big fat gains on this restart.
Coming to the green. Be ready.
Uh,
Ready.
Okay.
Hammer down. Green's out. Car on the outside.
Green flag. Has anybody ever done 100% Coke 600 in this game? I'm sure someone has. But have they won the race?
Outside.
If not, then I'm on a mission.
Careful. Still there.
Or more of have they done it without bringing out a ton of cautions on purpose. I know I've brought out my fair share of cautions in this race, for sure. But I mean, like,
Still there.
when I did it in Heat 4 levels of cautions, where I just crashed people every restart for, like, 15 restarts until there were 10 to go. Because that's cheating. I feel like the cautions I've brought out, it's not cheating. It's just me being a jackwagon. Like, Heat 4 race, I'm not bringing out this many cautions. Because in Heat 4, you can actually make a little contact with people without your car flying into space. See, I am the luckiest man on earth right now. But the reason I, like, flew up the track into Casey Kane is because I was like, oh no, I'm going to hit the apron. And the apron's going to shoot me up the track anyway. Or spin me out. Probably going to spin me out. Okay. We're in the top 15. Comfortably now.
You got room. You're clear.
Ty Dillon. I got a bone to pick with you, Ty Dillon. After you... I'm not liking the way this race is trending, by the way.
Car
It's
outside,
trending
hold
in
the
the
line.
direction of running like I am,
You're clear
middle
there.
of the stage. And then at the end of the stage... So, in stage 1 at least. At the end of the stage, I completely fall off and finish 29th. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have to bring out a caution on purpose near the end of the race. Maybe the stage 2. I don't know if it's gonna end up the same way as stage 1, where everyone's gonna pit, and I'll be able to stay out and not win the stage. Just 47 house laps to go. Oh yeah.
Careful, still there.
Bane, we're teammates. You can't block me
You
like
got room.
that,
You're clear
son.
there. 3 wide now.
I should have just let him
Alright, you're clear.
have that. Trying for Michael Marook's mid-race report. I'm reading all the chats. Allmendinger was Cletus McFarland before. Allmendinger's just a really, like, hypey guy. Like, Allmendinger's someone you want promoting your product. Like, he's the reason I started getting Celsius. He's also the reason I looked up what a nutrient ag solution is. And, what Campers in RV is. Pretty much all of his sponsors. And I also started calling myself EJ Ethan Dinger last year. Around September. Because... That was because I started getting good at road courses in NR 2003, though. And I was like, alright, I'm gonna drive the 16 car, and I'm gonna call myself EJ Ethan Dinger. My dad came up with that name like 4 years ago. Unfortunately, I have 43 laps on fuel right now. I don't think there's... I think there's close to 43 to go in the race. I don't know how many laps are left. I'm gonna say like 40. Or not 40. Closing in on 40. I think it is gonna be 43 this time. Let's see. Yeah, 43 to go. So I'm a lap short. Can always bring out a caution. Blaney heard me. Blaney knew what I was trying to do. He was like, no, I'm not your caution.
Still there.
David Reagan.
Alright, you're clear there.
Why do you have damage? Was he even in that wreck that I caused up here? He might have been the one who... No, because he's got back damage. Where did you get that damage from? Okay, no, he's got front damage. He probably was the one who hit me. It's pretty hard to miss a car that goes 180 to 0
Still there.
in less than a second. No.
Got one up top. You got room. You're clear there.
Alright. 9th place. With 40 to go in the stage. You know, not 40, 41 to go, but... I don't know if that's a good lap time or a terrible lap time. I assume it's middle of the road. Because I've been performing middle of the road today. Yeah, no, I might not be ready to finish this race.
Car there on the inside.
Like, to do the rest of this race, Blaney. That was my fault, but Blaney.
Careful, still there.
Blaney.
Inside.
Me. Blaney. Newman. Blaney. Newman and Blaney.
Careful,
Two
still
super
there.
speedways in a row and then never again.
Got one peeking inside. You got room. You're
I
clear.
think side draft is a thing in the... I'm sorry, Blaney.
Car there
I
on the
actually didn't
inside.
mean to do that.
Clear low.
Helps me though, so I don't care. 39 to go. I'm not a lap short anymore. I don't know if I accidentally saved some fuel or what. Someone tell 2018 Newman he needs to get his act together. Because besides Daytona and Talladega in 2019 and 2020, he's not going to have another chance to win. He was running top 5 at Bristol Dirt in 2021. Then William Byron, your buddy, William Byron, spun him out. That was another race where I was distraught at the finish. Because Stenhouse got second. Which I should have been happy. He, like, somehow, some way, moved up to second. He was like 4th or 5th coming to the restart. And then Truex blew a tire. Hamlin chose the outside for some silly reason. Pagano won the race. I didn't think Dirt Bristol was awful, but I did think it was a little silly sometimes. In 2021, it was silly. Like, that was the epitome of, like, a NASCAR Heat 5, like, a clean NASCAR Heat 5 lobby. You couldn't see anything. It was getting all dusty. They had to stop the race a few times. Happened on a Monday. I forget that sometimes. I missed the first... I don't think I missed too much of it. Because for once, they actually decided to schedule it at a good time on a Monday. Because I used to always miss races, like Monday races, because they'd start at, like, 12. Which they still do. That was also because in middle school I didn't have nearly as much free time as I do now. Come on, Truex, pass him. And I'm going to be Brad Keselowski, 2014 Chicagoland Senate 3 wide middle, except there's no middle. I don't know why I kept saying that, even though it was obvious nothing was going to happen. I did make contact and not die, though. So, something to write home about. Byron, you're not getting under me, okay? You don't know who I am. My name is 75% right front. Okay, you're just Big Bill Bye. Okay, you're not... Is Truex pitting? Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna pick up maybe second here. No, third. Paul Menard again. If Paul Menard pits this time, I'm pitting with him. Because that'll put me in a genuine good spot.
Leader is pitting.
Alright, yeah, he's pitting this time. I'm gonna have to actually get my car slowed down this time.
That car in front of you is coming to the pit.
All 3 of us are pitting.
Watch your speed, please.
Alright. 4 tires, no repair. I feel like the 4-tire call here is kind of going to slow me down. Like, I'm going to lose track position on that. "15-second stop." I like that sound of the squeaking brakes. Let's see. I know Menard's gonna get off before me. Oh, barely though. Wait a sec. Why did the game freeze for a second?
Clear of the pit, hammer down.
Okay. I'm gonna rejoin the track here. No, Menard barely got off in front of me. Especially with me being on the actual racing surface way before him, I might catch him. And I don't know if he was... because everybody else pitted. Yeah, okay, I think that was a bad idea. I should have blocked. And I know you saw. I almost died. Coming to pit road that time. Talking the big talk that whole time about, oh, I'm gonna be careful coming onto pit road, not crash. And then, I don't even know if you can see it, because it's... the cars are so on edge in this game, it'll look like nothing, but it's actually, the car's actually going crazy. But I was slipping all over the place. I almost smacked into the inside wall. Looks like these AIs up here are a lot slower than we are. So there's that. I'm gonna try and pit with drivers who know what they're doing next time. No offense, but not Paul Menard. Because it looks like, you know, I don't know if pit stops have completely cycled through yet, but it looks like they have. And it looks like me and Paul Menard are going to be eating ass in 25th place. I kind of miss when Hamlin used to be the king of pit road speeding penalties. Specifically at super speedways. Every super speedway, he'd come onto pit road sliding his tires. Spinning out all the time. That was fun. What are these AIs doing being so slow? Go, Paul Menard. Stupid ass move by me. I love how I was trying to stick with it too.
Careful, still there.
I'm going bottom of 3. This might end up being a fuel mileage race. That'd be pretty fun. Yeah, I'm so tired. Dude, no. Pit stops haven't cycled through. DJ Kennington 10th going this slow. So I might actually be in the lead when pit stops cycle out. I'm ahead of Menard. Yeah, Reed Sorensen 8th. No disrespect, of course. But the 55 car and the 96 car running inside the top 10, not on pace, they're not. And me and Bubba were battling for the lead earlier, and he's 23rd now. So I definitely think pit stops are going to start to happen. Even though they've already happened. I'm like holding on to the prayer that these AIs will pit. Again, that was silly.
Careful, still there. Clear high, bud. All right, you're clear.
Who's that? Oh, I thought that car was going really slow. That might be Chastain right there. So, me, Menard, Bubba, we're racing to get our lap back. Keselowski's the next car ahead of me. Almost 4 seconds ahead. Like I saw him, he's a little blip in the distance. Alright, so me and Paul Menard, though. On the same strategy. Because these guys are staying out to win the stage, and they're going to pit at the end of the stage, probably. And me and Paul Menard, though, we can stay out at the end of the stage.
All clear.
Then have the same strategy play out again. I don't like that strategy, though. Because if the last stage is the same distance as these stages, which it probably will be, maybe 104 laps or so. Because I don't know how long the next stage is going to be. Close to 100 laps, though, for the last stage. So yeah, I think it's going to end the same way as this, though. We're going to be a lap down. So no, I gotta find who's in the lead. I gotta find someone else to pit with. I'm gonna just start pitting with the first wave of cars next time. I think this might be the first time this entire race I'm completely by myself. Not completely, because I can see cars ahead of me and behind me. But there's not a car within a second of me. Oh, blowing up. Sometimes that brings out cautions. So I should be 22nd next lap. And I am starting to get tired. Really tired. Goodyear Eagle tired. This is the most calm I've been through a 100% race, though. And I might be breaking new grounds. I think this is the first 100% race I've done. I haven't completed it yet, obviously, so I should probably hold it for a second. But I'm gonna go ahead and say, this is the first 100% race I've done in this game that's not a super speedway. And the first one I've done in like 6 years. Not 6 years. 4 or 5 years, though, I think. I think it was really late 2020. I did a Talladega race. I think I won that race, too. You know, I should get... I feel like I'm talking in a stupid way. Like I'm talking slower than normal. And I keep saying everything in the same format. Blame it on the tiredness, though. Don't blame me. Blame it on the severe fatigue I'm suffering. Still in 23rd. I don't want a 23rd. I am definitely... Oh yeah, what I was gonna say. I should get a game that has Indy cars in it and do the double. To a full Indy 500, even though I don't know how IndyCar works. Like, I kinda do. I watch, like, IndyCar sometimes. I know it's, like, the same premise, sorta. You race, and you pass people. Like, the same premise in that regard. Do the virtual double. I should get iRacing. I'd be having a lot of fun right now if I was doing iRacing. I could run the scheme I want to run. I'd probably drive the Sunny D car, because Sunny D is one of the few sponsors that has interacted with me. Like, I DM'd Sunny D and they answered. I was DMing Sunny D actually through the entire Texas race, celebrating the 6th place finish. So yeah, I'm gonna... Oh my god. I don't think I've blanked that hard in like a long time. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Benny won a champion. It was a great stream. I would press the end race button as a joke, but I don't know if I just completely ruined my corner. But no, I was gonna press the exit race button, but I don't remember if this game has confirmation. And if I quit the race, I'd just not do any of the 100%. There we go, caution's out. And do you know what that means for me? I'm gaining, what, 4 spots there? Yes. Oh, I'm still gonna be a lap down. This is gonna suck. Maybe I should pit, too. No, for tires. How many laps are left in this stage? 212 left in the race. So we've done almost half the race. That's painful to say. If I pit, I'm not gonna lose. No, I'm gonna lose a ton if I pit. I'm not pitting. Maybe not a ton, but I'm gonna lose like 10 spots,
Coming to the
which is a
green,
ton.
driver. Be ready
So
here.
no. Not pitting.
Green, green, green.
Green flag.
Careful, still there.
We're about to crash on the very... Almirola,
Car
can
there
you
on the
go?
inside.
Oh my god.
Looking
Race
inside
ruined.
now.
Eric Almirola didn't hit the gas. I am not going to be doing any passing this
Careful, still
restart.
there.
How about I wreck you, huh? How about that?
Car there on the inside.
Sounds like a fun idea. Sounds like a plan, Stan. Because watch this. How did we not die right there?
Car there on the inside.
Menard, somebody let me into the inside. The outside doesn't work in this game. Trying to jam it up the middle right now to see if I can get any type of momentum. Make any type of passes off the bottom.
Careful there.
Because it's so hard to do that. And also, I'm just okay being dangerous now.
Inside.
There's no DNFs in this game.
Still there. Looking inside now.
Even if there were,
5 to go. You
those
got
are only in season and career mode. There we go. That was another horrible
Yellow's
crash.
out. Back her down.
And will you look at that, 28th place. I'm never pitting with Paul Menard again. How am I a lap down? Like, surrounded by... Ugh. And I'm going to be 35th if I pit. But I'm going to be 28th if I don't pit. I'm pitting. That's not 35th. Why am I on the outside?
You're coming to the green.
I don't think that's ever happened.
The green flag is in the air.
Oh, I'm starting in 38th.
2 to go,
Or
driver.
36th. Or whatever. It's like a lap down thing, I think.
Stay
That
low,
doesn't
stay
matter
low.
though. I have
Careful,
to
still
get
there.
up to like 12th.
You got room.
Or
You're
wherever
clear.
the first lap down car is. Dude, see, why is the contact so stupid in this game? How does that fling my car around completely? That's a guaranteed 35th place in the stage. I'm just going to bring out the caution. This is where we get to that point.
White flag.
Where it's like game-breaking stuff like that. Watch that not be a caution.
No points that stage, but plenty of racing left.
Wow, no points that stage. 35th place. I never would have guessed. Thanks for the insight. Is anybody pitting? And it doesn't matter because they're all lead lap cars. Can we at least get the wave around? Yes! Wave around! 28th! I should have pitted because I crashed.
Almost ready.
How much damage do I have though actually? I didn't hit the wall too hard. Right, we are good. Bad news is I'm on even tires with everybody else in the field.
Careful, still
The
there.
worst news
Hold
is
your
we
line,
still got
one
200
outside.
laps of this race left.
Careful, still there.
Get out of my way, Corey LaJoy. I'm on a mission. I'm pretty sure I just got damage from that.
Still there.
I do not care. Why is he so fast? That was a horrible look.
You're all
You know what else is a horrible look, though? Middle of 3 at Charlotte. Oh my god, I'm stuck to his bumper. Middle of 3 at Charlotte. Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch, Kurt Busch, Kurt Busch, Kurt Busch, Kurt Busch.
Still there. All clear.
Racing like a complete ass, and I am proud of it. Top 15, here we come! That was such a good corner.
Stay on the bottom here. Still there.
I am going to be a no-nonsense guy the rest of this race.
Car there on the inside. All right, clear low. Yellow's out. Back her down.
That's apparently my definition of no-nonsense. That was complete nonsense. 195 to go.
Coming to the green, driver.
Yeah, no, that was
Be ready
stupid on
here.
my part.
Green, green,
Being
green.
no
Car on the
nonsense,
outside now.
which means not lifting when someone blocks. I like how it wouldn't, if I just hit him square, he wouldn't have wrecked. It was the fact that I, like, it was the fact that I was offset from his bumper. Top 15, here we come. I'm gonna be a no-nonsense guy the rest of this race. We're doing a take two on that because of what just happened. Get out of my way, Larson.
Still there.
Why is the... Stop stopping!
Car
Use the
high,
gas
careful.
pedal. My name's Denny Hamlin. Let's be four wide.
Car on the outside now. Inside. Hold your
Sorry,
line,
Trevor.
wide.
The sacrifice had to be made. You guys are gonna be teammates in a year.
Hold your line there, 3 wide. Car outside, hold your line.
How am I not crashing? No way I got back to the inside.
Outside.
Dylan, no.
Towers, call to caution.
How's the caution out? Okay, this is helping me. I didn't even cause that. But 15th, top 15, we're going places. I'm gonna plug my controller in, because with my luck, it's gonna die on this next restart. I do like all these cautions coming out, though. Because at this pace, I'm gonna finish this race at like 1:30 in the morning.
Green flag.
Which I do
Car on
not
the
want to
outside
do.
now.
Everybody's gonna be talking about their summer vacation. Like, you know, everyone's gonna be talking about their summer vacation. Teachers are gonna be asking everybody, "Oh, what'd you do over summer?" Everyone's gonna be talking about, "Oh, I went to the beach," or, you know, "I went to Florida," you know, which is the beach.
Still
You know,
there?
I went to, you know, we were traveling, or, you know, I hung out with my friends
there?
all summer, or, you know.
There. Car high, careful.
This summer. And I watched one. Why am I on the outside right now? Why is Greg Alding in front of me? I may or may not have just tried to kill Suarez. It's okay though, because he's still alive. As long as I didn't actually do it, there's no problem. There's a difference why murder and attempted murder are different charges. This better be Chastain and not Reed Sorensen.
Still there?
You're not clear.
Still there?
I've done that. I'm running out of excuses. I've done that too many times. And it's not a caution. I kind of deserve that. I've been driving people like the worst driver. Ugh. Okay, 8th place. Not terrible. Not terrible. We're on 16 out of 98 in the semi-final stage. Not the final stage, no. Semi-final stage. I want to see how many laps are left in the race. I know it's 16 out of 98 in this stage. Is everyone else just saving their tires or something? Why am I so fast? Dude, my car! I'm beating up the front of my car to another degree. I think the AIs are saving their stuff. Which they should. Because I can't be this fast on 105 difficulty. Obviously, I'm not that fast when I do that. Sorry, Kozlowski. Actually, no, you tried to wreck me a second ago. You want to go, Brad? Let's go. You want to talk about not lifting? I'm not lifting. Dang it. Why do I have to suck at everything? Larson, no. Larson, just lay back a little bit. Larson, I'm telling you, get off my ass.
Got one peeking inside. All right, clear low.
Dang it,
Got
Larson.
a car coming inside now.
And this is the part where the stream starts to die. Because there is not much to talk about right now. I just crashed myself trying to crash Kozlowski. I guess that's a notable talking point. My car is all of a sudden not fast anymore. All because I almost killed it. Again. And because of all this damage, I have kind of killed it. I have so much damage. From, like, knocking people out of the way. And I'm so tired right now, too. I'm gonna try to stick it out, though. Ryan Newman completed the Southern 500 with a cold before. So I can do this if I'm tired. Okay, it is Chastain. Okay, Chastain knows what I've been doing today. Chastain must have been informed by his team to steer clear of the 17. Everything's looking good. I think my stream's bitrate is awful right now. Nothing I can do about it. Seventh place, seventh place, seventh place, seventh place, seventh place, seventh place. I'm gonna pit with these guys whenever we do decide to pit. With Larson, Logano, and that other guy. I'm hoping, because I've eaten up my tires. Obviously. You know, apparently. At least. I'm so tired right now. I don't even know what happened. Maybe it's just the fact that everything stopped being exciting. I just randomly got like 2 hours.
Got one down low now.
Like it all of a sudden feels like I've been up 2 hours longer. It's Clint Boyer, you're gonna get abuse. The pusher's pushing the pusher. You know, me. I'm not trying to wreck you, Clint. I'm telling you,
Go ahead.
Clint.
All right.
And
You're
that's a
clear there.
caution. I gotta stop
Way
using the
remarked.
front of my car. And it's always when people are watching, too. There'll be 2 people watching, and I'm driving the cleanest race ever. And I do something like that whenever people start watching. It's always because I'm so tired I want this race to be over with. Like, I don't know if there's something... Or if I need to get a drink or something, or what. I'm gonna go get a root beer. Get an A&W, by the way. Be back in a few seconds. Oh, only 30 seconds. Okay. Now, do I pit? No, because nobody else is. Restarting 8th, so there's
All right.
hope.
Be smart out there. Going green.
I could
Be
gain a
ready
bunch
here.
of spots on this restart.
Green's out now. Let's go.
Alex just
Go ahead.
messaged me yogurt with the most
Car on
disgustingly
the outside now.
incorrect spelling I've ever seen in my life. It's on purpose, of course. Dude, no! How am I losing so many spots? I'm 10th now.
Car on the outside
I
now.
said I'd be content with a top 15, but, you know, not like that.
Top 3. Use it if you need it.
Oh, everybody's in a pack right now. They're not going full speed. You know what that means? Look at me, Ricky Bobby Jr. If McMurray will get away from my ass and stop freaking me out. McMurray, okay. Alex is trying to trip me up right now. I think he just sent me a message saying Alexander Jones created a group with you and Ethan Orzo, but Ethan Orzo was in lowercase. You cannot distract me, son. Don't look at the stream. Okay. 65 to go in the stage. If we can just keep running the rest of the race like this, I'll be happy. I'll be perfectly fine doing the rest of this race. Who is this right in front of me? I'm gonna guess it's Ryan Newman. I was actually gonna guess Ryan Newman. I should have guessed. Dang it. Okay. I see Logano. I see Kozlowski. I see... I don't know. I don't know who that is. It might be Greg Alding. He's been running exceptionally well today. And now I'm going to lose that spot. I think I'm just going to be 10th for now. Actually, no, worse than 10th. And I got damage. We got a tail of 2 Kurt Bushes up here. The 1 and the 41. I've done that so many times today. Alex,
Got one outside now.
I was gonna say, I'm already not that locked into the race anymore. Where's the yellow at? I have it on strict yellows. Okay. Why would it turn to the left? And it's gonna turn to the right now when there's cars there. I don't care. I'm pitting. Is anybody a lap down? I'm only going back to 31st. Woohoo. And I'm gonna pit for repairs, and I'm gonna open my root beer and drink some of it, and ugh. Somebody gifted me a Michael Marooks membership for like the 4th time.
Alright,
It's
man.
pretty cool.
You're coming to the green. Be ready. Ready.
I suppose. Go 31st, still in the lead lap. Which means I should still have a shot. Well, if Brendan Gaughan doesn't come down here, which he does. Because of course.
On the outside now.
Brendan. I will dump your
Three
ass.
wide. You're all clear on the bottom end. Inside.
Just like you just ruined everything for me
Got
and
one
Menard.
peeking inside.
Dude, Brendan Gaughan, I'm wrecking the hell out of you every chance I get. Let's block for 30th place. You wonder why I'm moving everybody out of the way.
Alright, you're clear there.
It's almost impossible to pass these things without doing that. There we go.
You're clear.
Ow.
Below there. Caution.
I'm gonna change my name to IP Freely. Don't add Bobby, he's gonna start rambling about the weather.
You're coming to the green. Be
I
ready
might
here.
just beat and bang my way to the end of
Hammer
this
down, green
stage.
set.
Yep, and non-stop notifications from here on out.
Car there on
I'm
the
gonna
inside.
try to keep my calm the rest of this race. I'm gonna be Kurt Busch post 2014.
Car there on the inside. Got one peeking inside.
I thought that was Kurt Busch for a second.
Inside. You're all clear up top. Got one peeking inside.
Bro! Can that stop happening, please? Why is Alex Bowman 174 laps down? The entire field could DNF right now and he'd still not have a chance to win the race because there's less than 174 laps to go. Like, come on, like, dude. But no, why does that keep happening?
We're going green. Be ready.
Why does my car just stop
Outside.
when I hit the wall there? This guy in the stream I'm watching, the iRacing stream, he seems to be having an equally tough time.
Car outside.
No, I didn't see the winner race, unfortunately. I finally saw the message and joined the race, right as it ended. Like, not as the race ended, as the stream ended.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Be ready.
I saw the finish. I saw like a replay of the finish.
Careful, still there. Inside.
Silly ass slaw dog or whatever won the race. DJ Kennington, get your Canadian ass back.
Clear low, clear low. Got one up top. Top 3, use it if you need it. You're all clear on the bottom there. Cautions out, wave them off.
Dude, I just don't care at this point. I'm not even trying to bring out cautions. I'm just trying to move up spots. And why does it keep doing that? Stop moving me up in position because someone else will hold
All right
him.
now, be smart out there. Going green. Be ready. Ready. The green flag is in the air.
And it's, speaking of get it right, it's not if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. It's, oh, I'd love to be an Oscar Mayer wiener. That's, cause if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would be in love with me. Got that one Scrooge over there like, oh, I'm glad I'm not an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what I never want to be.
Careful, still there.
Because if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, there would soon be nothing left of me.
Car on the outside now.
This is how tired I am. You've got me singing hot dog jingles
Stay low, stay
on
low.
stream.
Still there. Careful, still there.
Yeah.
Car there on the inside.
Christmas.
Careful, still there.
Paul Menard, get back here. You gotta tell me why you gave me the pony strategy. Get over here, Paul Menard. You can't hide from me.
Clear all around.
I gotta pretend I'm chasing Paul Menard around this track.
Tower is called a caution.
Okay, somebody in front of us better be pitting. Oh, really? The one time I'm gonna start on the outside anyways. Crazy. Insane.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Almost ready now. Green flag, green flag.
Does that say white ball on the back of my car? Now get back here, Paul Menard. You gotta explain to me
Careful.
why you gave us the losing strategy without telling me. I thought you were giving me the Team Penske Phoenix Championship strategy. No, you're giving us the Paul Menard strategy. That's a new one. I never heard that one before. Never done that one before. Never sucked ass. So much.
Careful, still there.
I was gonna try to make it.
Hold your line.
Well, I was trying to make it 3 wide.
Got one up top.
There we go.
All right,
Should be
you're
inside the
clear
top
there. You got
15
room.
here.
You're clear.
In just a moment. If you were to tell me an hour ago that there's gonna be a point
Stay low. Careful.
where
still
I'm
there.
inside the top 5, I'd be like, no siree. I can't even get in the top 20. Thank you, Ross Chastain.
You're all clear up
And I am in 14th place. And if this were the finish of the race, I would take this. I would take this with my pride on my shoulders. That doesn't make any sense, but I would take the finish. I'd love the finish. Having a great day. But no, instead I'm having a terrible time. 65 out of 98 laps in the stage that's not even the last stage. Somehow Trevor Bayne's back up here. I gotta save my stuff a little bit. Unless we end up being on a short run at the end of this race. Which I'm gonna be equally fine with. Actually more fine with. Because I'm not gonna save.
All clear.
Hmm. 32 to go in this stage. That means there's like 140 something to go in the race.
Careful, still there. You're clear all around there.
Car on your right. Pally pal, chummy chum, buddy chum, pally pal, chum, friend chum, home slice, bread slice, chum, chum, pally pal, chum, buddy. That happened weeks ago. My friendly friend, pal, friend, chummy chum, pally pal, chummy chum, pally pal, chum, buddy. Like, dude. Not blocking me, Bubba. Not again. Especially not after I clip the apron like that. Dang it! 'Cause I got no slipstream. Like, dude. Kroger out of my face. You think I want to be seen with Kroger these days? No. They left a team that ended up starting to do good. And guess where the RFK cars are at? That's right. Dealing with the Kroger curse. I feel like I've heard someone say the Kroger curse before, but it was before this season.
Careful, still there.
But yes, Kroger is cursed. Every team they sponsor runs like absolute garbage. And garbage paste.
You got room, you're clear.
And icky, sticky, gooey garbage juice. Why don't I just run the outside? And why is the outside so slow in these games? Who is blowing up? Okay, 71. Out of 98 in the stage. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, yeah. Like, dude. I actually don't think I'm gonna do one of these tomorrow. I might just do them at random points in the summer at this point. Or my original plan, probably the better plan, just this will be my only 100% Coke 600, but I do a 100% race in one game for every race this summer. Like, oh boy, that'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, you better leave it be. Yeah, yep. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, no. What am I talking about? Let's go to the outside. And then, let's go to the inside. Oh yeah, oh, real silky smooth. Get into the one car of Jamie McJame.
Alright, you're clear.
And look at all these packed up cars in front of me. I'm gonna make the pass for... Look how far ahead, everybody. I know this is boring. Boring. Gumball. No, I know it's boring. That's what happens when you do 100% Coke 600. It'll be exciting for the first 20 laps. Then you realize there's 400 of these nog-wrangling things. I need a caution so I can see how many laps are left in the race. I know we're past halfway, so there's definitely no going back. Watch the game crash. You're gonna see the most enraged version of me. I did a 100% Bristol race in NASCAR Heat 4 once in 2020. Right after COVID started.
Still there. Clear all around.
No, you don't, Larson. You are not clear of me. Hey, buddy. You want me to show you how clear you were right there? Then let's go to town. Watch this. Yeah, you're going to be scared. You're going to wimp out. You're going to go to the top. I'm still going to get you. And it's not going to do anything because it's NASCAR Heat 3. I don't know what the fuel's looking like. I'm waiting for everyone else to pit.
He's pitting this
I
time.
got 40 more laps, and everybody's pitting. So I'm gonna come in when everybody else comes in. And by that, instead of doing the Paul Menard strategy, I'm coming in when Blaney and Logano and Larson come in. I still gotta teach Larson a lesson for blocking the ass off.
Careful, still there.
His ass off.
Car on the outside now. Still there. Nice and easy, you're 3 wide.
Bubba, no.
Got one peek
And of
inside.
course,
Caution.
and I got damage. Because why wouldn't I get damage? Yep. I might not repair. I'm gonna repair. I can't drive like this. Dude, I'm gonna restart last anyways. So annoying. Actually, wait. I can take half a can, 2 tires. No, I'm taking 4 tires. And 31st.
We're going green. Be ready here.
That time wasn't even my fault.
Green, green, green. Car
Bub
on
was
the
like, oh,
outside
let's
now.
make it 3 wide. All the AIs are like that for some silly reason. Want to go for every gap they can.
Car on the outside now.
It doesn't work all the time, though. Or any of the time. It never works. Never has, never will. Now I'm gonna go force it 8 wide here. Because that's what the AI would do. Like, you're not being in front of me, Harrison Rhodes.
Inside.
That was such a stupid move. That was impressively stupid. And I'm 32nd! Oh my god.
Coming to the green, driver.
My Instagram
ready
name
here.
used to be Sten17House. And by used to be, I mean until last week.
Careful, still there. Car on the outside now.
Because my stupid ass made a Sten47House account in 2021 when I was like... Like, if you think I'm annoying now, I was the most annoying person on earth in 2021. I was like trying to be cool.
Careful, still there. Hold your line there. You're all clear on
There
the
goes
bottom.
half the field. Dude, and I'm still
Play along,
31st.
caution's out.
I'm helping everybody get back on the lead lap.
Coming
Trying to
the
get back where I should be.
green. Be ready here.
Because I should have been able to pit that last time
Car
without
on the outside now.
pitting for damage. But no, I had to have a pit stop twice as long as it should have been.
Got one peeking outside.
Oh, we're AIs. We want to jam you in the middle. Yeah, okay, and when you're playing a game like this where the slightest contact flings your car into outer space, actually. It's not gonna work.
Still
In
there.
Heat 4, they can make that work all day long. Because
Car
you
on the
can
outside
touch the
now.
side of someone's car and not get eviscerated.
Car high, careful.
In this game, though, and any of the Heat games before it, nah, nope, not gonna happen.
Careful, still there.
Hey. Drive faster, my pal.
You're all clear up top.
My literal dog on a popsicle stick. My 29th place run, dude. And of course nobody crashed there, so it's still green. I'm gonna spin Austin Dillon so I can get a caution. Even though, dude, all 3 stages I finished outside the top 25. I think I finished last in stage 2, 29th in stage 1. And it's always because of crashes. If the AIs weren't forcing it 3 wide, I probably could have got a top 5 in the stage, because I was Or at least top 10. Because I think I was running like 7th or something before. Good old 43 car. He's like, oh, 3 wide? That's a second number in my number. Dang it, I didn't hit him hard enough. I don't like the yellow walls. There's not many yellow things in this world that I like. Or let me rephrase that. There's not many things that you can paint yellow where I'd like it. Like yellow house, no. Yellow walls, no. Yellow car, sometimes.
Clear high, clear high.
Like how I said I was gonna wreck Austin Dill. Whoa! That's a big ass wreck. And the AI sucks. And you're telling me I gained nothing from that. Please tell me they're all pitting. They actually, literally everybody's pitting. You know what that means? I can probably gain a ton by not taking tires, not taking fuel. I'm gonna take a little fuel. And then taking the damage. So I can have, like, let's say 5 seconds. I can have an 11-second pit stop here. And I've moved up 8 spots. And actually, me and Paul Menard, you're telling me that stupid ass strategy worked? Because everybody else up here hasn't pitted.
Still there. Car there on the inside.
Paul Menard's repenting for his sins of making me do the worst pit strategy ever.
You got room. You're clear there.
Oh my god, it's the last stage. There's 100 to go, son. 101 right now. But we're closing in on 100 to go.
Bottom's clear.
And now it's going to be less than 100 to go. How's the car? Okay. Any of these guys going to pit? Nope. I'm probably not going to win this race.
Alright now, be smart out there. Going green. Are you ready now?
And also catch up. I don't know how long you've been here. I've been spinning people out like that all day. Most of the time not on purpose. Like right there, no. That's the only way you can get the outside to work in this game.
On the outside now.
Like, let me tell you. We play a NASCAR game together. If you think the outside at Daytona is bad in NASCAR game, don't even... This game, any track in this game, if you go to the outside, because progressive banking isn't programmed into the game, you know, so it's... The outside is just death.
Alright, you're clear there.
Like, running the outside at Homestead, where the outside is the place to be, not in this game.
Alright, you're clear there.
Also, I like Homestead more in the fall. Homestead in March this year just felt weird.
Careful, still there. Clear high, bud.
And combine that with the fact that I normally, like, life is usually more smooth for me in the fall. Like, March for me is usually the worst month of the year. While October is usually the month where everything, like, calms down a little bit. Everything's all nice and relaxed and chill. And, you know, actually chill, because it's fall. Okay, Alex, I know you're getting ambitious. Top 15 is what we're going for here. If we finish 14th, that's a win in my book. For a full NASCAR Heat 3 race. I do miss the championship being a little later in November. I remember seeing the 2020 schedule the first time and being like, why is it ending at the beginning of November? Last season ended on November 17th. I was like taking personal offense to that. I don't know if we're starting the season a week earlier or what it is, but maybe there's less off weeks, even though there's never any off weeks. I'm not even gonna fight Trevor Bayne for that position. He's blocking like an ass, but I don't care. Okay. Turning the mirror off so I can get some frame rate. And also so I can stop paying attention to my mirror instead of what's ahead of me. I feel like I'm running much better corners right now. There we go. That's a teammate right there. Getting out of my way when he knows I have the momentum.
You're all clear up top.
I'm gonna eat up my tires entirely right now. Get it? Entirely? But no. I am gonna kill my tires. Still there. You better be talking about the outside.
Careful,
No pressure from behind. I'm really trying to eat my...
Still there inside.
Oh my god. Oh, Larson hit the wall.
You're all clear up top.
I'm gonna wreck Bubba for wrecking me earlier. And hopefully, unlike the Kozlowski thing, I'm not gonna embarrass myself. You know what's embarrassing? Look how much damage everybody has. Most of that's from incidents that I caused. Dude, why did Eric Jones stop for Jimmy Johnson? I know you drive for him later on. Come on, man.
Still there?
Still many a year down the line.
Careful, still there.
Harvick hit the wall. The eyes are starting to get tired too. Making some sleepy-headed mistakes.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
No siree.
Yes.
Taking the lead. Did I just say the lead? Dude, I'm so tired. Taking the spot. Oh my god, dude, this game sucks. Do you not see how that's a problem?
Inside.
And of course.
Caution's out, wave them off.
But like, do we see how that's a problem? I enter the corner on the top. In real life, you can enter the corner on the top, go down to the bottom, exit on the top. How a lot of drivers, that's how Truex used to run corners a lot in the Gen 6. That is not... This game is so bad, dude. All the early Heat games are like that. You have, like... I don't know how to describe it. It's the most arcadey feeling I've ever felt in my life. Like, I'm so glad they changed the physics for the later NASCAR Heat games. Because that is not how a car drives. Oh my god, and it saved my fucking stupid ass pit options from earlier, so I gotta cause another caution.
Alright, be smart.
Because it gave me no tires.
Ready? Green's out, let's go. Car on the outside now.
Dude, what the hell?
Alright.
Why would you save my pit options from earlier?
Out, back her down.
No tires. Dude, shut up. Please. Repair, yes. 4 tires. God, this game sucks.
We're going green. Are you ready now? Hammer down, green's out.
The thing about this being the hardest NASCAR game ever was obviously a joke. But when I used to call this the worst NASCAR game, it might be the worst one that I have. I have heat to... See, that nonsense is like... Can't take this game seriously when stuff like that happens.
Starter has the green
Like,
flag.
what did I do?
Be ready.
I touched the
Ready.
paint, which in real life, like, the paint has grip in real life. You see drivers go down there every lap in a real life race, putting the left side tires on the paint. I lightly brush it in the game, and my car is just gone.
Still there?
Trying to think of what I can compare the way these cars drive to, though. Like, I can barely hold the bottom right here. And my car's loose. Like, my car's sliding. A lot of the time. But right there,
Careful.
if you basically have to run where you enter.
You're all clear up top there. Still there? Car on the outside now.
Well, you can see it too. It looks like
Still
like
there.
I'm wagging
You
my
got room. You're
tail
clear there.
this entire race.
Still there.
How many laps? 55 laps on fuel.
Still there. You got room. You're clear.
Like I don't know.
Stay on the
Just
bottom.
trying to make
Still
some
there.
noise. Look at all the tire marks.
Stay low. Careful. Still there. Careful. Still there.
Gonna have
Outside,
71
outside.
to go at
You
the
got room.
line.
You're clear there.
But right now there's Corey LaJoy to go. Pick up one position, 71
Still there.
position. I just picked up.
Stay low. Stay low. Careful. Still there. You got room. You're clear.
Gonna pick up 21st here, probably entering one.
Still there.
Yeah, I never want to see
Top three. Use it if you need it.
Charlotte Motor Speedway again. Three of the worst experiences of my life. I've been doing full Coke 600s across 3 different NASCAR games. First was Heat 4, second was 21, third was this. This is the third one right now. This is the furthest I've gone into this, though, without losing my mind and starting to cause cautions on purpose. I caused a bunch of cautions in this race, but they were most of them were by accident. There were a few times I was trying to get up to the front, but they're not. It's not like the Heat 4 thing where I was causing cautions just to get the race over with.
Stay on the bottom.
Like, no, I'm losing my mind right now. I'm not losing it that much.
You're all clear up top there.
If I wasn't so sure my tires were gonna die in 5 laps, I'd be taking it easy right now. And also, who cares about the pit window, Jones? We're not gonna have to worry about that. We're gonna be pitting under caution. Cause something's gonna happen.
Stay on the bottom here. Still there.
Whether it's on purpose. I'm not gonna try and cause a caution. But, like, an AI is gonna do what the AI did last time.
Car high,
I
careful.
don't know who to pit with, either.
Outside. Alright, you're clear there.
I know I'm gonna be pitting with somebody.
Careful, still there. Outside, outside. Alright,
I think Newman hit the wall. I heard him brush it. 60-60, yeah, caution. Okay, apparently we're not pitting here. Nobody's pitting. Except maybe the guy who caused the caution. These guys back here are pitting, but I don't trust them at all. Yeah, I'm almost done with this one. Then I gotta do the Coke 600 in 3 other games.
Green flag, green flag. Got a car high now.
I also might stream the Roblox League race tomorrow. Not the actual points race, but the Gen 6 race, the fun race we're gonna do. Because I want to be driving the 17 again. Sunny D 17.
Still there?
Because I am a loyal... I've never had a Sunny D or a NOS in my life, by the way. I'm like shilling out these products all the time. Because they're Stenhouse sponsors when I've never had them before.
Hold your line, got one outside.
Oh my god, I almost died.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
Oh my god. The Coke 600 stream ended, so... So this new thing started... I gotta find something to listen to. It's nice having something in the background. Oh my god, so much stuff has been said in the general chat since the last time I sent a message. $12:18 a.m. 12:07, 11:55. Dude, please. $11:40. Okay. Alright, I'm good. Now, maybe I'm just not gonna listen to anything. I wasn't paying attention to it anyways. 61 to go. 46 laps on fuel, so one more pit stop. I am not locked in right now. I was shocked when I unpaused this by how fast I was going. We'll take it 3 abreast. Bubba, I swear to God, you killed me once. Actually, twice. You killed me twice. So please, just cut me some slack. Logano, you cut me some slack earlier. I'll cut you some slack now. A chicken for a chicken.
Still there? Still there? Inside.
I hate how the AIs will take any pot.
Car there on the inside. Caution.
Please don't give me damage.
You're coming to the green.
I was gonna say, I hate how the AIs take any possible gap.
Got a car high now.
And like, I know I kind of came down on Truex there. the the ping pong in the early heat games is something. It needs to be, the code needs to be studied. Oh, and Truex is gonna come down and try to kill me again. Dude, Truex. Truex. You're supposed to be a nice guy here. If you want to get your ass kicked, you know, we can talk.
Car there on the inside.
That was actually seamless. Throw the caution. Wait a minute. Do I pit for just fuel? Alex, you're the crew chief here. Do we go just fuel or fuel and tires? I'm going just fuel. Because our tires are only down by like 10%, 11%. So even if they do take... I think everyone's just going to take fuel anyways. We're going to have 57 laps. Let me see. Okay, yeah. 57 laps of fuel. And it's going to be like 53 to go. So that's good. I'm not going to repair, because I don't need repairs. Wow. I really hope I don't get run over here.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Be ready. Outside,
It's going to be like that. I don't know if you remember. I think it was the 2023 Dexico Bristol finish. I'm acting like it was a real race that you'd remember.
Careful.
But you and me were navigating through lap traffic. Not lap traffic, but through the cars who didn't pit. You won the race. Is that Keselowski behind me, 20 laps down?
Clear high, bud.
Why has Keselowski been laps down this entire race? Or no, I just need to keep these fast cars behind me. Like Keselowski, I need to keep Keselowski behind me. I don't need to worry about going to get Ty Dillon, or is that Clint Boyer or Kurt Busch? Trevor Bayne. Really don't need to worry about getting Trevor Bayne. Dude, is it bad? I'm actually nervous. A little bit. I know, because I know the AIs. Like, we've seen it plenty of times. And like I said, it'll take any gap.
There on the inside.
That was almost fatal.
Clear all around there.
Ty Dillon, you're a lifesaver. He's blocking Keselowski. That's what I want to see, Ty Dillon. That's what I want to see out of you. Okay, how many laps are we going to have? 49 to go. Trying to run the corners without any vibration. Kinda saving their tires, but like not much. Not as much as I was that corner. Like as much as I want to save, I don't know if I can. Because I'm so much slower. Because I'm 105 without a setup, the game makes you one of the slower cars in the field. I'm just like trying to get minimal vibration. Once again, it's Keselowski I gotta worry about. Kurt Busch too, probably. Alright, I'm getting some good draft here. Minimal vibration. You know, I just realized, it's us. Roush teammates at the front. And here comes Kurt Busch. I feel like Chris Buescher in the 2020 Talladega Fall race. Like, yeah, just up here at the front with my Ford teammate, we're gonna win this race. And then Byron comes out of nowhere. I still want to know, they must not know how to tandem. Like, Buescher and DiBenedetto. Either DiBenedetto wasn't dragging the brake hard enough, or he was doing it too hard. Because they were, like, locked up in tandem, and yet they weren't pulling, like, they pulled away a little bit, and then Byron just caught up to him by himself. And Byron wasn't crazy fast that race or anything, so I don't think it was like an illegal car or something. Right, I'm gonna try and take the lead here. I want Bane to be able to get
Stay on the bottom
clear
here.
behind
Still
me so
there?
there can be a car between me and Kurt Busch.
All right, you're clear.
Okay, Trevor Bane, W strategy. Trevor, you better start blocking the Trevor hell out of Christopher, you know, out of Keselowski. And that's
Car
it.
there on the inside.
These cars don't stick in the corners. Cannot believe I didn't die there. I don't know if I chose too tight of a setup. I made a wedge adjustment on one of the first pit stops. That might have something to do with it. My car just will not stick on the bottom. When it does, it's really fast. But you've seen it. It just doesn't most of the time. And 41 laps to go still. I kind of threw it through that corner.
All right, clear outside.
But I didn't use too much of my tires doing that. Which I can't make a wedge adjustment because I'm gonna have to pit and go back to 31st. I'm just gonna try and finish this off with what I got. This almost feels like a real race now. Like you got someone like Kevin Harvick in the lead, and then this guy who doesn't win much in second. But whenever it's like a scenario like this, like say David Reagan was in second in 2019, it's always like there's always a catch. It's like, oh, he's running with tires that are probably going to blow in 5 laps, or he's running with, he doesn't know if he's going to make it on fuel, or he needs a caution. Like there's never, because you never get stuff like this where it's like genuine. For me, it's the tire thing. It's like, okay, yeah, it's weird for me to be up here, and like I'm somewhat fast, sure, but that's because I'm wasting my tires. I can feel them starting to go away. I'm not gaining on Harvick anymore, at all. Definitely not out of the corners. The tires are approaching the 60s. And he is on fresher tires than me. Because that last pit stop, everyone took tires but me. Everyone but I think maybe me and Keselowski. And the guys behind, or in front of us didn't pit. .36 to go. There are not a lot of cars up here. There's a little pack back there. But even with that, actually, it's only like 15 cars within view. See, I was hooking it left that entire time on the brakes, and it just doesn't turn. Here comes Kozlowski. I'm using a setup next time I do this. Blocking like it's Talladega at Charlotte. Well,
There inside.
I was gonna say it's handling pretty spotty, but now definitely. This game sucks. You lightly brush the paint and it's just gone. There's no saving it. So now I definitely don't have a chance to win this. I guess I can make a wedge adjustment though. Put this back at 49. 4 tires. No fuel, because we're good on fuel. It doesn't matter though. I could go for fuel, you know. And we are last car in the race.
Coming to the green.
Everyone's on the lead lap,
Ready.
minus the cars that are out, obviously. So glad something like that had to happen with like 30 laps to go. Yeah, no more saving tires or anything, even though I wasn't saving tires to begin with. Hate turns 1 and 2 on restarts because everyone stops. Turns a little better.
Careful, still there.
Definitely faster because of the tires.
Stay low, stay low. Careful, still there.
Once again, top 15 was the goal, and it looks like that's what the end goal is going to be.
Stay low, stay low. Careful, still there. Still there.
Dude. Whatever. And why is it not... Where's the caution at? Just did all that for nothing. I'm pitting again. Because why not? This is why I used to run with steering assist on in this game. All the time. It's like if you can find a way to not make it make you slower. Or like find a difficulty. Because that's just pathetic. And it's impossible to get through the field in a game where you have to run the bottom. And yet you can't run the bottom.
Still there. All right.
See, it almost happened again right there. Because I got stuck to his back bumper, so when he jolted left, I jolted left. AI's mirror driving out the ass, literally.
All right, you're clear. Clear all around there. Careful, still there. All clear. Top 3, use it if you need it.
So spotter not know the game. You can't tops free, use it if you need it.
Outside.
The reason the top's free is because everyone knows the top doesn't work.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
Shut this guy up.
Car on the outside now. All right, you're clear. All right, you're clear there.
There's Newman. I passed him 20 minutes ago on the last restart.
Careful, still there.
Oh my god,
Stay low,
Danica.
stay low. Still Still there?
That's why we're not together
20 more
anymore.
laps. No mistake here. Car on the outside now.
Just making me shove it up your ass when I don't want to. And Reed Sorensen too. Like, come on. I'm probably going to bring out another caution so we can gain some spots. Because I'm not just going to sit here and finish 21st. All because the game's a load of crap sometimes.
You're clear all around there.
What are the tires like? Still really good. Especially compared to everyone else's.
You got room. You're clear there.
No, my arm's not feeling itchy. If I spin myself out, the caution's not going to come out till I'm last. My god. The game just lagged really bad.
Still there? Stay out the bottom. Careful. Still there. Stay low.
Watch a natural
Careful.
caution
Still
come
there.
out here.
Car high. Careful there.
Byron
Clear high. Hold your line. Got one inside. Clear low.
and Corey LaJoy. W Mango. Not wrecking someone for an even numbered spot though, because the outside, as we've seen time and time again, the outside does not prosper.
All right. You're clear.
Like Prosper, Texas. 17. Modern day.
Careful. Still there. Still there. Back it down. Back it down.
Yep.
You enter pit road too fast. You got the black.
Please
flag.
bring out a caution. Dude, fucking stupid. 29th place. I'm just gonna let it pit me.
All right, now be smart out there. Going green. Ready.
This game is unreal,
Got one up
man.
top.
Like, it's
Careful. Still there. Hold your line. Got
it's
one outside.
unreal how bad this game is.
Still there. Still there. All clear. You got room. You're clear. 10 to go. Hold your line. Got one outside. Clear all around. Stay on the bottom here. Still there. All right, you're clear. All right, you're clear there. Outside. Stay on the bottom. Still there. All clear.
Why is he entering so low? It's another part of the problem. The AIs can just run these unbelievable lines that no real car, even a car going 50 miles an hour, wouldn't be able to stick that corner that Ryan Newman just did.
Clear high, bud. Clear all around. Still there.
These AIs are ridiculous, man. Do you understand when a car... And we're screwed because of that. There's no catching 15th place. Thanks, Byron.
Five to go, driver. Top three, use it if you need it.
Oh my god, he didn't crash.
Got one peeking inside. Caution's out, wave them off.
Dude, and my stream is like terrible right now because my parents decided it would be a great idea to get Amazon Prime, like video, whatever the fuck it is, when they have the worst internet subscription of all fucking time.
Car there on the inside.
That's the most infuriating thing about this whole thing.
3 wide there. Nice and easy, you're 3 wide.
Yeah, 3 wide, not going anywhere because this game is terrible. Like, how do you release some shit like this?
Caution's out, wave them off.
Dude, no. You can't... And it's over. Completely.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Be
I am
ready.
so glad this company went
Green flag.
bankrupt.
Two at the line.
Cannot be selling bullshit like this for the price they were.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
Like, I'd feel ripped off if I got this
All
for
right,
free.
you're clear there.
Dude, and throw the caution.
Caution's out, wave them off. All right, man, you're coming to the green. Be ready. Green flag, green flag. Car on the outside now.
But no, it's like a pathetic excuse. You release a game where you're completely out of control the second you make contact in a game about a sport that's all about contact. It's like...
free. Use it if you need it. All right, you're clear.
And there's no
We
caution
just
for...
didn't have what it took today. Wave them guys off. Caution's out.
Yep, that's great. Dude, this is the worst game. Oh my god. Top 30. I don't care about a top 30. I should have got a top 15 in that race, and then NASCAR Heat 3 being NASCAR Heat 3 happened. This is why I said this game is the worst NASCAR game. You can't argue that now. NASCAR Heat Evolution, at least there were some, like, funny things you could do in that game, like the pause glitch. You don't have that in this game. This is NASCAR Heat Evolution without the fun stuff. This is NASCAR Heat Evolution, but they made the graphics look a little better, and, like, they took away everything that made NASCAR Heat Evolution at least worth looking at. Oh my god, dude. I'm like I said, because it sounds like I'm complaining just because I lost the race. I'm complaining because I lost the race because of some bullshit. Like, I lost the race because the second you touch the paint on the inside of the track or make any type of contact with anybody, the second you sniff the side of another car, you're completely out of control, flopping all over the place, looking like a fucking beach ball, dude. Oh my god. It's the most annoying, like... And I can't complain, because I made myself do it. But I'm deleting this game now. Like, Man, I don't know. Because I also, like, paid for this. So I don't know. But that was... I can now confidently say the biggest waste of money that I've ever... The biggest waste I've... This game is the biggest waste of money. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, all that for nothing. I wouldn't be mad. Like, I'd be kind of mad. I wouldn't be that mad if it was a 50-lap race and I lost it there at the end, finished 27th. I've been doing this race for 3 hours. Over 3 hours. Let me go back and see how long I've been doing this. Well, it's been right about 3 hours. But yes, I've been doing this race for 3 hours. That's like... It's 1:51 in the morning. To end the race, to end it like that. Ugh. Yeah, but no. NASCAR Heat Evolution is not even close to being as bad as this. Because like I said, still some fun things you can do. And the home screen to that game is more inviting. Kinda more inviting. Because in this, it's just like a slideshow in the background. And you know, you got all the options here. It was like a picture of Victory Lane. You know, it showed the actual graphics of the game. I don't know. Now I actually am complaining about silly stuff. But I'm... Like, you can't... I don't know. This game's an embarrassment. Like, the fact that this was released and sold probably for like $60. That's the crazy part. $60 for that. I've played free games that are better than that. NR 2003, you can get that for free now. It's like... Like, I know this is an entirely different type of game. But the least you can do, if you're gonna make people pay for the game, is make that... Like, I don't know if they didn't test the game out or what. Like, go run a few practice laps. And, like, you should realize, get somebody who knows how NASCAR works, at least, to run a few practice laps and tell you, hey, when you touch the apron in real life, your car doesn't instantly snap around and you don't start flying all over the place when you make a tiny bit of contact with other cars. I don't know. That was the biggest waste of time I've ever... NASCAR Heat 3 is the worst NASCAR.